So Dyson, it's so good to be here with you at Ala Moana Beach Park. I had no idea that this is like your second home. I mean, there's some divine intervention then that when this place was picked to sign the bill,
it was
a place where you grew up and surfed, fished, which Bill 40 was all about protecting our environment. Yeah, I was just in awe of your courage. And could you talk about a little bit where you found it and how you came to this issue?
Oh man, I mean, I remember when I was a little kid, I absolutely hated public speaking. I hated meeting new people.
Yeah.
It was, as a shy person, it was the worst thing I could ever do.
You were shy?
I was very shy, very introverted. I remember as I was testifying, at first, you probably noticed this too, there were only a handful of youth who came out to testify, plenty of adults, which is awesome, but there weren't that many youth, and that kind of bugged me, and that's really where I realized that, hey, I gotta bring youth into this movement, get them to testify at the City Hall, and to show up and say, we care about Bill 40, we wanna see a plastic-free Hawaii, and we want you to pass this bill. So we had this giant piece of paper. The idea with this paper was that, well, we have a lot of youth who can't skip school to testify, and so we ran around to different schools, collected signatures, and at the end of the day, the diversity that was presented on that scroll was incredible, which in of itself speaks volumes for how much my generation really cared.
As a much older person, I was really grateful when I saw young people testifying, and I thought it actually made the difference in getting the bill passed. It kind of shamed the adults in the room to step up and find courage that the young folks like you had found.
Having been involved for several years with the movement, I've been through a lot of defeats at the legislature, for example, with styrofoam, but having Bill 40 be signed into law here really, I think, overpowered all of that negativity.
You're going to keep fighting?
Oh, absolutely.
And those who are with you, you think they'll be stepping up more too in the future?
Oh, they're currently fighting.
Yeah.
Believe me.
The City and County of Honolulu, under my last year, we sued Big Oil, holding them accountable just like Big Tobacco got held accountable for creating cancer in people who smoked and trying to cover it up. While our county took action, I think the state of Hawaii should take action, and that's something I'd be pushing for because, one, I think it'll make people realize the impact that Big Oil has had on our environment and actually extract money from them to help to address rising sea level, infrastructure issues. What are the specific kinds of actions you want to be seeing taken at the state level or county levels?
I think it would be really cool if the Department of Education, especially for whoever's the next governor, to have a curriculum in the Department of Education that makes our core classes not just math, not just English, not just history, but also includes things like environmental stewardship, because we need that skill to survive as human beings. We have not been teaching that in our schools, and when we don't, our kids grow up not understanding why they need to take care of the planet.
Young folks like you are stepping up and showing real leadership and courage. So I'm just real honored to be spending time with you today. And I look forward to seeing you in action for many, many years to come. Thanks, Dyson.
Thanks, Kirk. I appreciate it.
Thanks.